active. It seemed like they've been going through a rebranding on the Instagram where they're asking like for feedback. What do we want? A detachable or an adjustable? And they're asking questions, trying to get barbers to give them some feedback. So with that said, man, I'm excited to see these cordless fast feeds. Now there have been some already on the market, but not from Oster. There have been modders that's out here that actually understand how to work on clippers, making it happen. But it's nothing like getting something directly from the manufacturers for warranty purposes. Are you excited? In the comments below, let me know how you feeling about it. Are you a fast feed guy? Do you think the fast feed and the cordless setting would be the right thing? Also, what else would you do to the fast feed to make it even a better clipper? All right, this is Reggie Winston, the Better Barber. Thank you for checking out this video on YouTube. Check out some of the other videos, like and subscribe, but let me know, what do you think you should see from these Oster fast feeds? Are you excited to get them? And is this the clipper that you want to purchase? And yeah, let's see what happens. Can't wait to see what the price is going to be and how they're going to look. All right, y'all, stay tuned.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cheap.
And I'm Da Vinci.
And we're Rough Ends. And this is the Barber Time Buzz.
No doubt. Gentlemen, thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, good brother.
But I'm here to acknowledge a business in Mattapan, so shout out to Mattapan. And as an at-large city councilor, I want you to know every single business that's been nowhere to say it, to actually say it in his shop. So that's also creating access for people. So you're not just getting your hair done, but if you got something to say and you got a podcast or you got something to share with the community, this is a spot to be. Barber time, okay? Give it up for that. And one more thing that I would like to acknowledge is that recently his business went up in flames, literally. There was a fire that happened, and his shop was salvaged, it was saved, but the building was being threatened to be demolished in the whole 9 yards. And you would talk about resiliency. When God has something for you, no one can take it away. Because he took this opportunity to create space and continue to keep his doors open. And that's about being resilient. That is about recognizing and having faith and leading with faith all the time and recognizing that God and whoever it is that you serve will never leave you behind. Ian, just for your dedication and for your unwavering commitment to supporting the social, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being of our community, we want to honor you for your work. Thank you. You got the mic now.
It's not what I really do that often. I'm not going to mumble, sweetie. Shout out to my wife. Thank you. Love you.
Come down.
She wants to
I need you. You know what? This is my 5 minutes of fame, so I'm going to ask you to come on down, because behind every black man, there's a strong woman holding it down, so you got to give it up. That's right. I'm taking my 5 minutes. And then I want my colleagues to know that I'm going to invite you to take a photo, because I did promise Ian that he was going to take a picture with all the city councilors. So for my photo, all of y'all are going to get up for this one. So I'm taking over my 5 minutes. Go ahead. Come on. You belong here. You take this.
Hello, everyone. How are you? We are here because of God, and we are so thankful that we are placed here, and we are honored to be here, and it's a privilege to be here. So thank you, Maria. Thank you, Julia, for nominating my husband, Ian Davis, for all that he does, and he has been through a lot, and we so appreciate being here because he's an awesome man. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, gentlemen. You see how the ladies just bully us all the time and just take us? I'm sorry, I got 3 girls at home, so I'm always creating my space. But first of all, thank you, Julia. I rock with Julia since day one. She's one of those politicians that come around when it's time to start to get votes. Because again, as a barbershop and a salon, and I have a network of a few of us that have been being certified, like Julia was talking about, to identify mental health issues. And now we're dealing with the Kiva Centers, which is a nonprofit in Massachusetts. and we're learning peer support, being certified in peer support. The whole concept of it is that the barbershop, the barber, the stylist, we are in place for a lot of the needs that our community has. And the city, the state, the agencies, private organizations as well, they need to reach the community. No one's closer to the community as a business industry than the barbers and the stylists. I can tell you, because again, I've been grooming this concept for 20 years. The fire hit last year. Matter of fact, 2 days ago was the anniversary. In 2 days, it's my birthday. We're stuck right in the middle. So it's kind of an exciting time for me. But I want to stress, and I talked to a few barbers and stylists, and they asked me to speak about this in this type of a setting. The commercial space industry in Boston is kind of messed up. The rent is high, and then you have a triple net, which is taking out, although we're getting assistance, thank you for the city, I was nominated for the space grant, so we are going to be able to do some things with it so I can rebuild. Thank you, Mayor Wu. And let me step back. First of all, thank you, God. I had a health issue a couple of weeks ago, got through it, and I knew from that I already had a purpose. My purpose is even greater now. And so anybody that really wants to get doing some outreach, we have some great ambassadors that are ready. Some of the talent that was in here, young lady, what's your name? Love your song. And we have a radio station. We're going to be doing some local output through it as well. And we're going after the neighborhood and activation, downtown activation grant to really activate some of the other talent that's locally. And that, because again, through the barbershops and salons, we see the talent, we see the change of the city, we see what happens. And with the commercial space, you guys got it wrong. There's a lot of good owners that can be in business for a longer time, but instead there's a lot of empty spaces, and that's because of this triple net and the high rates. I propose that you guys really invest more in the people that you're gonna have as the business owners to get them in there so you can have a longer range and consistent income. So I had to make sure I had said that, but as I step back, I thank you. I love being on it. I appreciate it. We've been doing this for a while. City and the state get to the point where we help to push policies because we know who and what. So barber time all the time comes from God is good all the time. Thank you guys.
So I'm going to take my quick privilege because I did promise him he's going to take a picture with all my colleagues. So I need all my colleagues to come up here real quick. I have to, keep my campaign promise. No, I'm just joking. But I did say he was going to take a picture with everybody, so I want to make sure that everybody shows up.
Shot, Rev.
Always. Barber time all the time.
Thank you to Councilor Mejia, and thank you to Ian and Karen, Barber Time all the time.
I feel like it's a looming question mark. What's the new business model? And to me, the people that lead to that answer and lend their intelligence, they hustle, their efforts, their mind power, whatever they can offer to that question and to fixing that and coming up with an answer to that. I feel like that's one of the most important things. Right now, I think it's the business model creators of this new era that's going to be able to be the titans of business moving forward. People that create the new business model, like the giants, going to be the ones who create the business models. That's what we're trying to do with this Proud to Pay. Fuck the little man. Fuck this multimedia.
It's time for you barbers, I'm calling your name. It's time for you stylists, I'm calling your name to prepare yourself for the opportunity because the opportunity is coming.
You know what I mean? It's actually an incredible time. It's like a gold rush. There's never been a time like this. This technology has empowered everybody. It's giving people, it's as big as you want to make it. And, it's as far as you want to take it. Giants gonna crumble. Big companies gonna crumble. New companies gonna pop up out of nowhere. and it's gonna be dramatic right now.
Barber Time is the best media, social media for the barbers out there. Listen, watch Barber Time, because this is what we do, baby. This is the barber industry. This is what we do, and this is how we get down.
And Barber Time all the time.
Somebody below you helped you get where you are. I remember years ago when Curtis and I always had like a love-hate, because Curtis, I told Curtis the other day, and I asked what, I said, Curtis, you remind me of Dame Dash. And Dame Dash is, you know, he's harsh, but Dame, he loves hard. Curtis loves hard. He'll tell you to jump in the lake, but he loves you. You got to understand that about Curtis. But Curtis gave me an award, one of the first awards I received as a barber, Entrepreneur of the Year, at a round table at the Warner Brothers. And he always seemed to be able to open doors for barbers. So in other words, you can't reap something and not sow it back into the land. If you don't plant, there's no harvest. If you don't take what you got and plant it and give it out, you won't have a legacy. Your children should know what you've done. And so hopefully this whole weekend has been an opportunity to document who you are and what you do, so that your children and your children's children can look back and say, Daddy, Grandma, Grandpa did this. Because this is what it's all about. Family, brotherhood, sisterhood. And I know if we continue to do what we do, whether it's one customer, whether it's inside the studio, whether it's inside the salon suite, whether it's inside the barbershop, whether it's inside the school, wherever we decide to exercise our talents, we cannot forget our brothers and sisters in this industry. God bless you. I love you all. Continue to do what you do. Continue to be faithful in what you do. And let's make some more money. Let's do it right.
Hey guys, it's Thomas from the Barber Style Directory, and welcome back to another video. Now this video is going to be centered around one of the most essential parts of a haircut, and that's the lineup, or edge up, whatever you want to call it. This video is going to be very short and straight to the point. I'm basically just going to go over my method of how I do a lineup. Now there are several ways to line up. You can start from the front or the sides, but I'm going to show you my personal method. There will also be a blog associated with this video, so be sure to click the link below, and it will take you straight to our website. Don't forget to subscribe. We're doing a 50K subscriber giveaway, so be on the lookout for that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna taper down the front area so his hair will lay down. Now you can do this. I don't start a lineup across the front. What I do is, turn your headphones just a little bit. I start on the side. So I make this line and then I make the curve, match it on the other side, and then I just connect it with the front. It makes it easier for me that way. Guys, I won't be doing a lot of talking in this video since the video is so self-explanatory, but I'll just chime in on certain parts that I feel that I could give you guys some feedback and some tips. And I've said this in several videos before, my trimmers are set for all around purpose. So my trimmers, they're not super sharp, but they can do a shave, they can do outlines, whatever you need to do, they're all purpose. I can line little kids with these if I want to. I don't set my blades too close. But they're still sharp enough for me to get that line that I need to. And his hairline has a tendency to curl up, so what I'm doing is just basically tapering his line up just a little bit. Trying to keep those baby hairs, so to speak. And as always, this is the holding spray that number 3. Like if you look on the can, this is number 3. It's medium hold. And here I just blow dry it in. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the center and make my way either right or left. It doesn't really matter. And I'm not gonna go way up here. I'm gonna keep it natural and go straight across. The Slimline Pro, this is pretty much my touch-up trimmer. I don't really use this for the majority of the hairline just because of the power issues, but it's really good for finishing up edge up. Now, a lot of people ask me why I do this, and it's something that you can't really explain until you try it yourself. Whenever you recline somebody back, you really get to see if the hairline is straight or not. It kind of gives you another perspective. Aside from the mirror, you can always use the mirror, but I found that this is a really helpful tool for me to recline them back and line them like this. You guys should try it and let me know what you think in the comments. Also, don't forget to check out the blog associated with this video. Just click the link below and it will take you straight there. And all I'm doing now is just applying some oil sheen, giving his hair a little curl, and we're pretty much done. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and be on the lookout for that 50K subscriber giveaway. And I will see you guys on the next video.
Mom, can I have these?
Honey, don't mess with their display, okay?
But blue is my favorite color.
These are for adults. Let's wait until after your turn and then we'll go to the store, okay, and get you a blue one.
Okay, Mommy.
Boom. What's up, everybody? Barber Time Buzz in the building. I'm here with the legendary Rough Ends. Gentlemen, appreciate and thank you for the opportunity to talk to you guys. How y'all doing?
Man, blessed, brother. All weekend, another day. You know
Thanks
what
for
I mean?
having us.
Thanks for having us.
No, y'all thanks for having us. Again, this is a barbershop network. In the 90s, when I first started it, y'all was on radio. We listening to y'all. Like, you know what I mean? The club promoters that come in to drop off flyers because y'all was in the clubs. You know what I mean? And so for me, this is full circle.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, I appreciate that.
Indeed, brother.
So what's
Shout out
going
to the street teams.
No doubt. Yeah, real talk. Like that.
Street teams
The
stay in the
street team
barbershops.
is the impetus of what started the concept of the network. So shout out to the street teams.
Shout out to the street teams.
No doubt. Yeah, they're necessary.
Yeah.
So talk to me. Why are you guys here in Baltimore today? Because we're here at the show in Baltimore, the Baltimore Beard and Barber Battle, and you guys are in the building. My man Paul Jones just hit me off that you guys were in the building. Why are you guys here today?
Well, we got invited by my man Paul Jones. You know what I mean? We go way back like babies and pacifiers. So he hit us up, man. And we from Baltimore, so this is home for us. So
it is.
It's nothing like supporting our own. You know what I mean? And being a part of something positive that's gonna move the culture forward. You know what I mean?
Black excellence, most definitely. And for me, on that whole, the black excellence and the camaraderie, we need to see that. And this whole concept started from the black barbershop. And then once Ice Cube came and dropped that movie, you kind of really saw it kind of explode into all of the cultures and everything.
Yeah, we
but
was on that soundtrack.
This is what I'm talking about. It all started in our neighborhoods. So you guys, again, this is full circle.
Yeah.
And this is full circle. So what you guys gonna do today? You guys performing? Y'all gonna sing for the people?
Yeah, we're gonna sing a little something for the people, man. We're gonna do a meet and greet, man, and just fellowship, brother. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's a lot of good things going on out there, man. So
Build with these entrepreneurs out here.
Absolutely, absolutely. You guys recording anything?
Yeah, we got a record out right now called Rebirth. At Official Rough Ends on Instagram. Go follow us right now. On Instagram and Facebook at Official Rough Ends. But the new project is called Rebirth. We got a joint with Crazy Bone on there that's fire. Just gotta check out the new project. And videos out right now. Go follow our YouTube channel and check out the latest visuals from us as well, man. We got soundtracks out. That's on Shots Fired. That's on the Pump soundtrack. That's on all those movies up, and check out our latest music.
Yeah, what's the Instagram again?
At Official Rough Ends.
Official
And that's
Rough Ends.
RUFFENDZ.
No doubt. Y'all make sure y'all check them out in all y'all barbershops. Y'all know how we do. Get that on the air. Get them playing.
Yes, sir.
So what's next near future after these projects that you have?
Touring. We got some touring situations coming up. Australia. Back to Australia. We had a lot of continued love and success. Definitely here in the States as well.
Where's your favorite place to go perform outside of the States?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Oh man, that's nails on the chalkboard. That's a tough one.
Is it because it's competition and there's so many of them, or
it's the thing of how the fans love. The fans love you different over there.
Yeah.
Right.
Like in America, I love the fans here. Don't get me wrong. But y'all be a little wishy-washy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they don't hear from you
certain places though.
Certain places
Certain places.
like that.
It's genuine.
But it's like everywhere we go. Like we did a tour last year with Khalees. It was a crazy lineup from Neo, 3LW, not 3LW, In Vogue, Mario. The lineup was crazy. Kelly Rowland, Christine Milian. It was crazy. We came up first on the lineup, and when you come up first on the lineup, especially over here, you worried about everybody being there, people getting there late, the house filling up. Man, they get there early. Like, one of the days I thought the least amount of people was gonna be there, it probably was the most. It was like they was already there. You talking half hour early, they've been there partying, jamming already. All you see is raincoats because it was raining outside. different color raincoats. Like, they outside like it's fun in the sun. Singing every word, every ad lib. They singing ad libs. We not singing on the song.
Yeah,
we doing other ad libs.
That's their shower versions.
Right, man.
Listen,
So it's like
they know your name over there. Like
Yeah.
your birth, they knew our birth names over there. Like it wasn't just Da Vinci and shit. They was like David Chance.
like loud. Like the DJ stopped the music. You know, they cut and stop the music. They singing loud. Whole song, you standing there, and they'll literally sing the whole song. That gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling you had when you first started, of when you first got on stage and you noticed that people knew the words to your song, and you was like, yo, they were singing the song, they were singing the song. It's that feeling like, like it give you butterflies almost, you feel me? So, you know, we got places, but places overseas, I would say definitely
don't
like
have a top three.
New Zealand, Australia, London. No, you know what? The Netherlands.
Say word.
The Netherlands, like the Netherlands was an experience and a half.
Both them
like,
and New Zealand, I always wonder about, just because watching History Channel and all that stuff. They always wonder.
They gave us a tribal welcome in New Zealand.
That's what's up.
It was one of the dopest
Crazy.
things I've experienced in my life. Crazy. Like, you get off the plane. They met us at the door of the plane. One of the elders. Guy, he like, you could tell they like related to like sumo. They like got some of the same ancestral backgrounds. White guy got like a whale tooth around his neck.
That's that wealth.
He came and he spoke real soft. He was like, we're gonna have a ceremony to keep you safe, and we value your presence here in New Zealand. This will always keep you as like one of the family. He's breaking it down, and he like just follow me. We looking like they had people that came 3 hours out the mountains. Our plane was late, so they literally was there for about 6-7 hours waiting for us with the tribal stuff on in a room just like this.
Exactly.
Bulls walking.
We talking about my dude Ric Flair. That's my spirit animal. Ric Flair Godzilla.
His whole vibe was like one of the brothers. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
So I mean, you guys will be more people, right? Y'all hometown here.
Most definitely.
Hometown for sure.
Most definitely.
West Baltimore.
West B.
What's sweet?
No doubt.
He ate.
No doubt. Faye, just so we can encompass this whole thing, a little bit of barbershop talk. Something that happened in y'all's hood from the barbershop that y'all remember.
Oh,
Because you
man.
mentioned OG, so that kind of was one. But I want y'all to give me some.
Yeah.
Or even that you heard. You know what I mean?
Just the neighborhood.
Don't rat nobody.
No, I'm saying just our neighborhood alone.
Yeah.
I'm saying everybody that's listening that's not from B-More, we average 350 murders a year. 350, 360. It's 360 days in a year, so you're talking a body a day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We not the size of like a New York. You know what I'm saying? You could fit Baltimore in New York, like you probably a few times. So you talking about how do we even compare to a Chicago or a New York? So that alone is like, I mean, we almost like on I ain't gonna say everyone, but most of our projects, it was like the first project we did when we got back together. The black and white cover, cop that too.
Soul Brothers.
Soul Brothers. I'm your soul brother, #1. Come on, baby. You know what I mean? I had to plug that real quick.
Absolutely,
But
that's the job.
we was recording the Soul Brothers joint, and it was like where we had the studio at. It was like around the way, like off of Garrison and Ricestown, with the bar across the street. We over there recording one of our hottest songs on the album, and somebody getting stabbed on the corner, like the corner taped off. Somebody running off, police chase, like, you know what I mean? Like that's like always been, sorry to say, like the fuel to the fire when it comes to R&B music from the beginning. You know what I mean? Even back to the 5 Heartbeats like thing with the guy with the very beginning of the movie, they running from the guy. His boy got shot in the other leg to the stage. Oh, ain't got no money. where you come from, you feel me? It's like, that's real life for a lot of people. You know, we make it look pretty on the camera.
Y'all do it, but I mean, as soon as I told people I'm going to Baltimore, what do you think the first thing they say to me?
Watch
Be
out.
careful.
Why? You know what I mean? The why was shot there, be careful and all that. I'm like, listen, man, I go deal with my black people wherever they are. Like, I'm a barber. And so I'm used to dealing with people. So, and same people. So it's just like, regardless. But you guys, being from the neighborhood, from a hood specifically, and then growing up and coming and traveling the world, like, to me, and for me to be doing this, it's important because the next phase of what we're going to be doing as a company, but then as an industry, is grooming them young guns. You know what I mean? And they need to know things can be, and I need them hearing people that get out of it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotta pay it forward.
Yeah, and get out of it and do.
I gotta make one point while we at this juncture.
Talk.
A lot of people feel like if you're not gonna make it with a wicked jump shot, football, they don't see too many ways out.
No.
But one thing that I could definitely think about from the beginning, just sitting here, brothers like our brother Kurt, they used to cut our hair, became entrepreneurs at an early age from cutting hair.
Yep.
Feel what I'm saying? So don't overlook it.
Nope.
Don't overlook it. You feel what I'm saying?
It's a gateway, boy.
You might be looking at rough ends today, but so many years ago, I was in my teens. I remember knocking on the brother basement window. Yo, Dre, yo, let me get a shape up. I'll pay you back. I got an interview down the Fudgery. You feel what I'm saying? Looking raggedy rough, boy. I get a haircut. I'm looking like, show me the money. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? A fresh haircut will change your life. You understand what I'm saying?
Everything.
Get you that girl, get you that job.
Everything.
Confidence.
Take a bum off the street and give him a haircut and see how he look. You're gonna look like a different person.
We've done that.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'll pay for a few of them. Yeah, I'll pay for a few.
No doubt.
I'll pay for some of them.
No doubt.
You feel different with a haircut.
No, I just talked to, because one of the things I want to do, again, my shop just burnt down, still hurt, and I got a bunch of old clippers. We're going to start something where we start little training grounds for some young guns. You know, learn how to cut, because it's time to start recruiting back, especially the young black barbers. You know? We're going to do some things, and we're also going to get some barbers and stylists certified in mental health, peer support, marketing, sales, like all of those other things. But then I want to start them young as well, because it's like, listen, like you said, stop chasing all those other things. Look at the entrepreneurs, and there it is.
It's a hair store in every hood.
There it is.
In every corner almost.
Because
like,
there's millions of people in every city.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So carve your own. So, all right. I don't want to hold too much of you guys' time. I know you guys about to go and perform.
That's dope, bro.
You guys made it easy for me, so I appreciate that. This is Barber Time Buzz. Y'all know who I am and do what I do. This is Rough Ends. My brothers from Baltimore. Thank you. Appreciate it. 1,000%. 1,000%. Paul, if y'all can do one time, Barber Time all the time.
Yeah.
Barber Time all the time. No doubt. Let's go.
Let me do a drop for y'all real quick.
Hey, what's up? I'm Chi.
And I'm Da Vinci.
And we're Rough Ends. And this is Barber Time all the time.
My G's.
Barber Time Buzz.
Say Barber Time Buzz, because this is the Barber Time Buzz.
Okay.
Like the show is the Barber
ready?
Time Buzz. The hashtag is Barber Time all the time.
Yep.
Hey, what's up? I'm Chi.
And I'm Da Vinci.
And we're Rough Ends. And this is the Barber Time Buzz.
No doubt. Gentlemen, thank you. I
Appreciate you, good brother.
Really good.
Appreciate
When
you.
we get that program going up, we're going to
Reach out and
switch.
Barbers build relationships for a lifetime. The neighborhood barber is the community's most resourceful asset. Patrons often request external services other than just getting the grooming. Barbers give financial and personal related advice. They provide community havens for nonprofit organizations and the youth as a whole. But most of all, barbers are conduits of local and nationally targeted advertising. FanDuel, Comcast, Nike, Apple, and many others repeatedly use depictions of the barbershop lifestyle in its relationship to convey their message to the general public. The Barber Time Media Network involves, empowers, and employs the entrepreneurial spirit barbers possess. With a strong media network and tons of awesome deals from our sponsors, Barber Time will upgrade the way barbers do business and Barber Time all the time.
What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Josh back with another haircut tutorial, and as you guys can see today we got a little wavy client. About to give him a nice bald fade, clean the beard up and line it up real good. Y'all about to see how we get down. And if you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please make sure you guys go down and smash that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on too so you guys don't. So right after getting the hair combed out, I'm gonna come in with my 1.5 guard with the lever all the way closed, going with the grain to knock off all the bulk that we don't need. And as I'm doing this, I'm paying attention to the way that his hair grows in different patterns, so I won't gap him or anything. You guys want to make sure you pay attention to the small details when cutting hair, because one mistake can cost the whole haircut. And as y'all can see, man, that 1.5 got the waves popping. It got the hair laying down real good. And if you guys notice, after a couple strokes, when I go over the head, with my brush, the brush, it kind of releases all the hair that's already cut out of it kind of resets the hair to let you know what's still there and what's already been cut. As soon as I get the hair cut down to the height that I want it to, I'll go right into setting in my first guideline, which is the bald line. And like I said, we're going to be giving him a high fade, so I'm not going to be dropping it too low under the occipital bone. I'm going to keep it kind of level with it, you know, right in the middle. And we're going to be doing that. So after I have the guideline set in how I want all the way around, I come back with my trimmers and I just clean up all this extra hair, making sure that I get all the hair gone. You want to make sure you get like literally every piece of hair, because you want your haircut to be flawless. You can't leave anything behind. So this right here is something that I do that helps me when taking out that first guideline. After I'm done setting in that initial bald line, I come behind it and I kind of taper at it with my trimmers a little bit. It kind of breaks up that harsh guideline, making it easier for the clippers to take it out. But a big factor in this is making sure that your clippers are zero gapped, because it's all in the way that your system is balanced. So if your clippers are zero gapped, you have the capacity to be able to take out that guideline with the clippers itself. So using the trimmer, making it even easier, it just helps you out when taking out that first guideline. And right here I'm setting in that first guideline with no guard on, with the lever all the way open, with my 50 cal BMG clippers going up about 1/2 inch. And I make sure that I'm keeping the width the same all the way around, because I want my fade to be balanced all the way around on every guideline. So right here I got the clipper with the lever, I think 1 notch from all the way closed. And I'm just kind of going to be starting up under that guideline, that bald line, and just flicking up to the bald line. And then once I kind of get it light how I want it and set it up for the kill, I close the clipper all the way closed, and it kind of just blends it out perfectly. It's just the way that I have these clippers set. They're zero gap, so I got a good system in between the notches and how the blade cuts. And all you have to do is just understand your clippers, and you can really do some dangerous haircuts. So usually when I'm taking out this guideline, I kind of do a lot of detail work. So you'll see me opening and closing my clipper a lot, depending on the area, because sometimes the hair doesn't react to the clippers how it should, and you have to adjust it to get it. You gotta kind of get that detail work and do that corner blending technique. So right here we're gonna be jumping right into the next guideline, which is the number 1 guard with the lever all the way open. And I'm gonna go up about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a high bald fade. So right here is gonna kind of be the area where I kind of stop fading up. I'm gonna start my fading down process after this break this guideline down. And you guys remember to make sure your width of your guidelines are the same all the way around the head. You know what I'm saying? No matter where we at in the haircut, I'm keeping everything balanced, because I want my fade to be consistent all the way around and on both sides. So after going in with the number 1 guard all the way open, to fade out this guideline, I'm going to be dropping down to the number 1 guard closed. As you guys can see right now, I have the number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed. And I'm starting right up under the guideline and just flicking up halfway into the area that I went in with the number 1 guard open, because that's going to create a transition. So it's going to transition down from 1 guard open to 1 guard closed. Then I'm going to end it off with the half guard, and I'm going to go about halfway into the area that I did with the number 1 guard closed, and that should create my blend. And like I said, right here I have my half guard on. Usually when I start on my half guard, sometimes I close the lever halfway just to get an idea, because sometimes different people's hair react to the half guard differently, and sometimes when it's all the way closed it cuts too much. It just depends on how fine and thin the hair is, but usually I always end up closing it all the way, and I do like a lot of detail work. So now that we're done with that guideline, we're not going to be creating any more guidelines for the rest of this haircut. I'm just going to be fading down, starting right here with my number 2 guard with the lever all the way open. And the reason why I chose the number 2 guard all the way open is because on top we cut the hair down to a 1.5 closed with the grain. So when fading a ball fade into a 1.5 closed with the grain, you usually want to go with a number 3 guard or a number 2 guard open, just depending on the hair texture. And I felt like a number 2 guard open was going to be perfect for him, and it came out perfect. So I'm just going to be fading down from the number 2 guard, then from the number 2 guard open, then I'm going to drop down to the number 2 guard with the lever all the way closed, and just go right back behind every step that I did with the 2 guard open, but I don't go up as high. So basically I'm just creating a transition. So right here I'm going in with my number 1.5 guard. Like I said, we're fading down, so I walk down from the highest guard all the way down to the smallest, until just trying to blend right up into that 1.5 area, because we've gotten to the bottom of the fading down process, and we're at the area now where we want to make the fade come all together and do all the detail work that we need to do. And you guys, to be honest, on some clients you might have to put in a little bit more time on getting certain lines out. Like right here, on some textures of hair, it might fade right out, you know what I'm saying? Everything is just perfect, and sometimes you can follow the exact steps and there's like dark spots here, dark spots there, so you have to spend a lot of time really opening and closing the lever, you know, getting in certain positioning in some parts of the fade to make it blend, because some hair is just stubborn sometimes. Y'all see it, man, this fade is coming together nicely. I mean, look how smooth it is. We're not even done yet, but I mean, just really listen to what I'm saying, man. Y'all can learn something. So right here I'm going to be doing some more detail work. I'm going with the grain with the 1 guard open across the front of the hairline to help prep for the hairline, and also right on the edge of the fade so I can connect that side a little more. I don't like that dark heavy area right there, so I'm gonna do a little bit more detail work just to get that looking like how I want it. But other than that, man, we mostly done with this fade. So right here what I'm doing is I have the Barber's guards, and I'm going in with the number 2 guard with the lever all the way open. Then I'm going to close it, and then I'm going to come back with the 1.5 guard with the lever open and close it. Basically, instead of using the wall number 2 guard, I'm using the Barber's number 2 guard, because I feel like the wall number 2 guard is kind of thicker. So I did that, and then I came back with the 1.5 Barber's guard. That's the original 1.5 I used in the beginning, but it kind of just made the fade come out way smoother like I wanted it to. But y'all see the fade is looking good. Now we're gonna move into the beard. I'm gonna pick it out. We're gonna be knocking it down. Then we're gonna show y'all how to do a beard fade. So I'm knocking this beard down to a number 3 guard with the lever all the way open, and I'm just going to go with the grain. And when I go under the neck, I'm gonna go against the grain a little bit, just because some of the hair grows in different directions. So when I'm doing my beard fade technique, it's kind of similar to when I'm doing my fading down technique. I start with no guard on, then I close it halfway to blend out that guideline. Then I pick up the biggest guard that I need at the bottom of the beard, and then I fade up towards the top of the beard by getting smaller guards, and it creates a fade. And if you guys notice, the smaller the guard, the higher I am in the beard, because that's the fading zone for that particular guard. So right here I'm going to prep the hairline with some holding spray and come behind it with the blow dryer to get the hair to lay down and lock in where I need it. And you guys, using my Babyliss Low Pro FX trimmers with the gold FX blade on it, I'm going in and I'm setting in that fire lineup. I'm going to sit back and let you guys watch this lineup unfold the haircut. Sometimes when the hair acting funny, I got to grab the hair a little bit to get that pinpoint lineup that I need, because sometimes the hair acts stubborn and don't want to move, so I got to kind of keep the head more still. And y'all, we keeping this lineup all natural. It's already coming out clean. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. So right here we're going to be jumping into the beard line, and this is going to be super satisfying to watch how clean these lines came out and how uniform it made it look all the way around. So we got my guy all lined up from the hairline all the way to the beard. You know, I had to come behind it with that razor to make sure it's sharp to a T, man. We need it smooth all the way to the skin. Like I said, all natural cut, man. The fade came out crazy. We got the waves popping on top. But I let y'all see the before and after at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I really hope you learned something. And I love giving y'all these videos and giving out some free game and some entertainment to some people. Make sure y'all leave a thumbs up too, man. Leave some comments on the video. Y'all know we had to get my boy right. He came in and said, y'all, I need this beard chopped down and I need the crispiest fade you ever did. Y'all know he came to the right spot. Check him out. Y'all know I got my dog turned up, man. Fade crispy, line crispy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this haircut. And make sure if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, you subscribe and you turn that notification bell on. Leave a thumbs up on this video too for the algorithm so I can keep growing. And you can follow me on Instagram at JoshXBarber like you see on the top of the video. Peace.
Fellow barbers, we have gotten to a place we are not sure that this one machine that all barbers use, that we can depend on it any longer. We found ourselves hiding our endless masters in our drawers. But what if I told you there was a change? What if I told you there was another side that seems like there can be hope for the endless masters? What if I told you this is true? Hi YouTube. So basically what we're going to do right now is go into Lowe's and get all the products that you need to make the Andis Masters a lot quieter than what they are. So let's go on. So this is going to be the first item that you're going to need. It's going to change out the top. It's going to change out the top area where you open up the Andis Masters. You'll see that black. In the video, I'll show you guys later. But what I use for this is that I use outlet sealer. It's basically it works with stuff that's already electrical, and the padding is a lot thicker than the one that's in the Masters. So this is why I use this. So this is the first item right here. So let's grab this. Let's look for the next item. Alright, so the next thing you're going to need is electrical tape. I use the black one. Needle cuts method of how to get them silent. I believe he used this black tape. But this is definitely still, you need this. This goes for $2.88. I believe this went for like $2 as well. So right now we're at $5. And now we got one more item to get, and once I find that, I'll show you this. Alright, so y'all see that I had to get help because I don't know why this time I couldn't find it. But
because you don't know how to look.
I don't. The next thing you're gonna need, honestly, this is probably the most important one out of these two. It is, boom. That's the secret sauce. Earplugs. I'm not sure why this foam works the best, but earplugs is the best thing. This is a 10 pair, usually you get from Lowe's. This is $3. I said we was at $5, so this is a total of $8. Under $10, you can make your Masters one of the silent clippers now by using all three of these. I'm gonna go to my house. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to put all this together to make your Masters. The next big thing, this is a problem for a lot of people that has that loud noise with the Andis Masters. And these three products right here, I'm showing you guys, will definitely silence your clipper, all right? So let's get to that. Let's get to the crib. All right, so I said I was going to do this at home. However, I did do the video. This is me doing part 2 because I feel like it could have done better. So I'm doing it at the shop, and here we go. So here's everything that you guys are going to need. As you guys see, these are the things that I brought from Lowe's. These are the tools that you're going to need, and I took off the blade already from the Masters. So this is everything that you're going to need to make your Masters really, really silent, better than what they were. So let's get right into it. So basically, the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to take off this, if you have this on your Masters. If you don't, and then you don't have to worry about that. But you want to open this bad boy up. And the reason for that is you're going to be using this. So let's open this up. Now when you open this up, you are going to have a piece. It's not going to look like this. This is why we're switching it out. And you're going to have a piece that's just going to be like between the wiring and this covering. So what you're going to do is take this off, and you're going to cut out the same exact thing that's in there and switch it out with this. And if you do that, you'll notice that this material is a lot more thicker. So the vibrations of the Masters, and it won't be as, it'll be more silent just in that alone. So I think this is a real important thing to do. Make sure that you cut it in the exact way. It has that space and everything like that. So when you put it on here by itself, it should look just like the other. There's no perfect way to do it, but I just took mine out. I laid it on top of this piece, and I just molded it. And once you do that, you'll have your inside piece done. And honestly, that's like one of the most easiest parts. Let me just get this right. Let me just back down. We're going to screw this back in. And this is one of the most easiest adjustments to do, but I did make sure that I did get something that was better between this casing and the wires, just because I feel like the other one's more flimsy. This is more sturdier. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to get your earplugs, and this is very, very important. Honestly, the earplugs is probably one of the most important things about this modification. How you cut these is very important. You have these prongs right here, and that's where these earplugs are going to go. But these are way too big how they come, so you have to cut it down. I'm going to try my best to just show you guys the first time, but it did take me some time to understand how they should look. So I'll show you how mine's look at the end. It's not perfect, but that's how mine's look. See how the difference? You want it to look like that. So this is what I did. Since I know how I want mine to look, I basically almost do like half. So I cut half, and then I work with this right here. Now, of course, when you know about earplugs, when you squeeze them, they stay there, but they do come out. They do stretch back out, and that was the main reason why I even use earplugs anyway, because of the flexibility and the comfort, but they're still strong and sturdy to be used, so when you're moving back and forth, it doesn't cling or hit anything. But it also is flexible to shrink, which is also needed as well. Because a lot of people probably look at this video and say, oh, you're doing a lot of damage to your clipper. But here's the reason why it took me so long to do this, because I wanted to make sure there was no damage to the clipper. So anyway, once you do that, once you cut it off halfway, you are going to try to make it skinnier. So just cut off just a little bit of the edges. Not too much, because you, like I said, you want it to not cling on to other stuff and bang and make that noise. So, like I said, when you squeeze it, it shrinks. So this is like perfect. Mine's gonna get just like this. I'll show you guys. I just squeezed it and it looks just like this. But when you let it sit, it's gonna stretch back out, which you want it to do. And let me just clean this up for now. You want this to look just like this. You want a difference, and it's very, very key. So that being said, okay, so once you got both of them done, I'm just doing one for right now, but once you got both of them done, they look like this. Now you need to find something that's the same size as these prongs, right? So if you guys have ever had the Beam Team Cordless Expressor, this is what cleans any like airbrushes, if you have any of that. See what matches up to the same exact size of this, right? And I found it. This basically matches up to this. And the reason why you want to do that is because you want to make a hole in the middle. Now carefully do that. You don't want to be like really, really aggressive with it. But try to create a hole in the middle. If you find like a safety pins works best too, but I didn't have one right here at the shop right now. So I'm just twisting and I'm going, but don't go all the way to the top. If you can see the metal or whatever you're using through this, then you went too far. You just want to go just kind of close, but not too close, and make sure that you're really creating a hole there, because you want to easily put this on the masters. And then you have your hole. Once you do that, you test it. Put this on top of the prong, and you can squeeze it tight. I know that you don't want it to be too crazy, and I know that this is a perfect fit. Like I said, it looks crazy, but I guarantee you this works. That's the perfect fit for that. So that one worked. So I'm gonna get my originals, and honestly, I can cut this down a little bit, even my own original, so y'all don't look like y'all's look completely different from mine. Okay, so I got these two sitting. Now, I'm gonna get this out the way because we're done with that. We're done with the earplugs, and now we're gonna be working on the tape. If you haven't seen Tito Cut's video, he used black tape, and the black tape does help take down the noise a little bit. But if you really want to do like a double whammy, because this is basically what this is right now, is that the prongs is the reason why. It's because this piece right here, the little place where the prongs sit in, is too wide for one, so you're always going to hear a clash of metal and plastic because how strong the clipper is, the motor is. So the black tape, it softens that up once you put the prongs in, that it's not that much clashing. But when you do with the earplugs in this, you should really hear your clipper be silent and not damaging it, because that's key as well. Like, I'm not trying to mess nobody's clippers up. This is just for those that really cannot stand that sound and you want to try it. Just give it a try and see how you like it. I guarantee you, honestly, this is the only way I'm using my masters. I'm just being honest. So we're going to get the black tape. Get that out the way. Going to get the black tape, and I only probably use about that much. I'll use about this much. I'm not sure how much this is, probably like 2 inches, but only use that much. Get my scissors, cut that, and now I'm going to tweak this and cut more, but I'm just showing you how I do it. Let me get this out the way real quick. So basically, like I said, Tito Cuts also did it as well, but what I do is I cover the top first, and then I get the corners, and depending on what kind of black tape you got, some is like real sticky and some is not. This one is not that sticky, but I kind of just need it just because of the texture, the consistency. And this one, I can stretch it a little bit, so I try not to keep it, the black tape, I try not to put it all the way up here. I like to not see that while I'm cutting. So what I do is I put it right under that little nozzle. Whatever this little bump is, I like to put it, let me see. Wherever this bump is, I like to put the tape literally right there. And I try to hold it there. Sometimes it doesn't want to hold. Boom. And then I'll stretch it around the corner. And the reason why I do that is because it is for some reason this tape that I have is stretchable, and I feel like it holds it down better. And I stretch it around the corner. Boom. Now, those grooves, you get your thumb and go right into the grooves. Get your thumb, go right into the grooves. Boom. Because that's the main thing that you really want to protect. Now you have all this extra tape, and that's the tape I'm going to cut, because the main thing I cared about is getting the tape in the grooves and letting it stay, and then you have all of this extra right here. I do not keep all of this. I will cut that, because like I said, this is not about damaging a clipper. It's just trying to keep it silent without messing up anything internally. Even this, then I will cut a slit right here, just so I can really bend it down so it doesn't really mess anything up. Like I said, I like to keep everything as is. I'm just trying to add a layer of this tape because it does help silence. Alright, so now that I did that, it's time to put it on the clipper. I know this looks crazy, but I promise you, it works. So what I do is I take it from like this, and I try to make sure that when I press down lightly, it does just sink in, which it does, because if it doesn't automatically just sink in like that, that means you left too much. So now I close it, and you can't see anything. I closed it, it's good. When I let go, it does pop up, which is a good thing. You don't want it to be too much. You want it just right. So when you close it, keep your thumb on that, and then it's time to put the top steel blade on. I think, so make sure they're both tight. And that's that. Yeah, I want to hear how it sounds. Here it goes. And that's open. And that's closed. You still got the power. You got everything that you want. And I'm telling you right here, right now, if you love the masters and you want them silent, this will work. So thank y'all for watching this video. I appreciate y'all. If y'all have any comments, if this is something that you're nervous to do and you want me to do it, reach out to me and I'll definitely try to accommodate you, giving you a price and everything like that. But I really felt like this is something I thought I could share with everybody. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. But we got them back, y'all. It's silent. Be blessed, y'all. You have a good one. All right, YouTube. So I know I just showed you guys how I silence the masters. I know you guys heard how they sound, but I promise you they sound different with, you know, other clippers. It did sound like they sounded real loud, so this is why I'm doing this video, or this part of the video. I have a decibel. However you rate the sound of something, I have that. So we're going to do a few of my clippers. Let's do my seniors. Let's hear how they sound and what they get up to. So they're at 80. Let's do my JRLs. They're at 63. Now, let's do the masters. I told you they got quieter than the seniors. Let me see, because I can't see. They're right at 75. They're quieter than these seniors that I have right here. And I promise you, when you hear this in the shop, it's not much of a difference. And that's the reason why I made this video, so you guys can really hear how they sound to other clippers. Because for some reason, I'm not sure why, when you just do one clipper, it sounds, when you just doing one clipper, it sounds like it's just crazy, crazy loud for no reason. So let me know what y'all think. Like I said, hit me up and I'll try to help you out if you do not want to do this yourself. Take it easy.
Day, when we left that meeting, he said, "You better keep up. You better keep up." Name is Tim Grover. I worked with Michael Jordan for 15 years. Everyone knows me as his trainer, but my official title was a sports enhancement specialist. If you walk into a gym and I've worked with you for 2 weeks,
you're not my client. If I pass